If you're talking about trading, for example, Bitcoin, and you're always buying high because everybody does, and you're always selling low because fear subsides, with time you get the proportion you need not to do that mistake over and over again. The right way to make decisions, primarily in business, but maybe in your life. We got two choices, data-driven or gut feelings. And the thing is, data-driven doesn't change and you should use that. But gut feelings can improve with time. And the thing is, experience. When we're talking about somebody who's doing business, when we're talking about somebody who's just achieving and getting some success in life or anything else, a lot of it has to do with experience. And the example I want to give you is marketing right now. I'm a marketing guy, so I'm always thinking about how to do advertising from a data-driven way and from my gut feeling. And those two things are very, very similar, but at times those things are very different. Now, we always have that A and B option, and we always do A/B tests. What I mean by that is we always have the solution that's data-driven. We always can see statistics or just do small tests in order for us to understand some statistics at point. Maybe what color we should use, maybe what decision we should take, how that feels in order to make the next decision better and better and better, and just choosing our templates, just choosing the way we act with certain people, and just choosing the way we're going to do something. Now, on the other hand, we have that gut feeling. Gut feeling can be wrong, and it is a lot of the time, especially when you're young. But the thing with a gut feeling is that you can improve that, and that's something that cannot be said for data-driven. When you always have that information and you're always relying on statistics to make your next step, that's a good thing because that's analytics and that's kind of right. But the thing is, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, and just as a successful person in the future, you have to train your gut in order to, accomplish something with those gut feelings. At times when you're young and you're just feeling, I want to do something, that could be the rush of things, and that can be the unexperienced person talking, and you're gonna make mistakes, but those mistakes are the experience you need in order to improve those gut feelings. And by improving that gut feeling and by improving every step of the feeling that you might have, in some time you're going to become successful at that. And after a while, you could chalk it up to experience, and you could chalk it up to some perspective, or you just have a really good gut feeling about stuff. We have to understand that people with a good gut feeling train that thing, and they did a lot of mistakes in order to get the proportion they need in life to succeed with it. Because at times when we do that little test, like we should do with the statistics, or should we go with our feeling? Sometimes if it's not that important, go with the feeling even if you're going to get it wrong, because that feeling is going to change over time, and that emotion of being too happy or too sad or too something, it's going to level out, and then you're going to have that experience to make better gut feelings. We all need that, and that's an unwritten rule in life. Now, understand that. Make your emotions count and use them in future reference. If you're talking about trading, for example, Bitcoin, and you're always buying high because everybody does, and you're always selling low because fear subsides, with time you get the proportion you need not to do that mistake over and over again. So when it's low and you're scared, that's the time for action. And when it's high and you're feeling on the clown, that's the time for action again, but to the other side. Guys, control your emotions. Feel free with them and learn from them with time. Time is the only thing that cannot be bought with money, and that's the only thing that can teach you everything you need in life. Stick with me, we're going to talk about smarter things.